Janie and John with Cerberus German Shepherds, and today we're going to talk about how we prep the foods, and John is going to go ahead and cut up some chicken, and we go ahead and do that. But the first thing we do is we do kibble, and so what we're going to do here, and we have several dogs. We have Riley, who is allergic. John's going to just go ahead and cut up. And I come in here, and the Doxies get Rachel Ray Nutris, if I can get it here. There we go. So we don't feed the Doxies raw, and they're like 12. And Desdemona doesn't like a bowl, so we always do a plate. So, and for the record, the kibble that we use generally, not always, is Taste of Love. I'm not bent on it, but it's always hedging our bets because vitamins are absorbed so much in a given day, so it's if we miss something. So we're going to do that. So these are the Doxies, which is Rachel Ray, and that's Desi's, and this is Prima's, Edelweiss's, and then the puppy is different. So let me go back. You'll either love this or hate us on this one, but all right, so we got that. And then the puppy gets a bin of puppy kibble, which is Taste of the Wild. And no, I'm not brand specific, and you notice how I'm not measuring. So that's what we do here. Okay, so we'll go ahead, and now that we have that, John's going to go ahead and put the chicken on the grown dogs. Desi likes hers chopped a little bit more. Sometimes she leaves it. But this is our staples. So we have the kibble. And then you'll notice we have water. And I'm just bringing this out because we always filter the water. And we do those in pitchers. And we like the pure water filter because it does it. Alright, so we also do liver, which my husband needs to kind of trim that up. And we always do this liver of liver. Now this, we usually actually don't do raw. We actually do seared, or cooked rather. And so everybody gets a bit of this. This is a vitamin, and you'll notice that we don't go heavy on that. Now, one thing about beef liver, it does have a little bit of copper in it, which Riley is always something else, and so we give Riley turkey, and sometimes we don't even do that. So he's going to get bone in tonight, and that's like we normally do. You just stick it in there. Alright, so that's Riley's dinner. Well, that's the base. And then we usually give Lucy one piece of thing. Now, liver is our organ. And we have that, and this is what you can buy from Walmart for $2. And you notice that we kind of keep it and we kind of divvy it up throughout the week. So we're going to do that. Alright, so that is the base. And then let's go ahead and do canned. Now we have been using, and we use pedigree too. We have been liking this stuff. So we do that, and we do the coconut oil. So let me go ahead and do the fish oil. Now Riley's allergic to salmon oil, which we have, so this is the one thing we love to death, and it's mackerel based in this one. I'm doing it one in it. So we give everybody fish oil. Alright, so we have that. And then we're going to put some cottage cheese, but again, Riley, and this is for the probiotics. Alright. Except for Riley. There we go. So everybody but Riley gets it. He is not allergic to goat milk, and sometimes we have it. So it becomes very, now we have the glucosamine, which everybody gets it but the puppy. So, and Riley gets 2 spoonfuls because he has hip dysplasia and he's fixed. So we have that. Alright, we got that. That's, and Riley gets 2, except for the puppy. Then, let me get another spoon. We do the coconut oil, which you can get for Sam's, and this lasts for freaking ever. You want to stop shedding or slow it down? Coconut oil. So this is our coconut oil. So everybody gets that. And because we are varied, and we're going to do commercial here very shortly, but we actually ate Chinese, and believe it or not, I'm not anti-grain. Grain is good for absorbing any kind of, here, let me go over here. We do commercial. So everybody gets one, and the Doxies are very complaintive, as you can tell. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And tonight, the only thing I'm doing different for tonight is the pumpkin, because we've had people say, hey, my dog is running. And so the 2 grains or fibers that we use, generally we don't use any, but there are 2 that we do use. And pumpkin is the big one. Rice is because we have it. The only time that we otherwise use rice is because somebody's sick and it absorbs whatever. So my husband will go over there and sprinkle rice. Riley is actually allergic to all grains, so he cannot have it. So as long as it's not have salt in it, which it doesn't, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit on everything because we have it. So it's a varied diet. So we go ahead and do that, and we're going to sprinkle that. This is the only grain I'm really into besides the pumpkin. I'm not suggesting we're right. I'm just saying that when puppies are sick, we usually do, which is rare, cooked chicken breast, this, pumpkin, and cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is a probiotic. We like goat milk more. So we have that. That's good. And then we're going to do a little bit of pumpkin. And then we're going to, so this, we're going to open that. Now, when you get in pumpkin, let's talk about this. And I'm not, the only thing that I'm doing different because we're videoing is this, because this is Libby's pumpkin. Now this, when your dog is runny or the dog is constipated, this is always my go-to, and less is more. So we always do about 1 tablespoon or teaspoon. That's perfect. This is about it, guys, on that. Same kind of with the cottage cheese. You notice that the liver isn't heavy. Most things are not heavy. All right, and so a little bit for Riley. I think he's good with that. Okay, so we've done the liver, and then the last piece is this. And you'll notice that there are nuances. Desdemona is very fussy. We either use ceramic or metal because there's no allergies involved. Plastic, believe it or not, can absorb whatever. So anyway, this is a typical meal in a night. So believe it or not, we do this every night. My husband's going to finish the balance of it. But we know the nuances of our dogs. Do I think that this is more expensive than premium kibble? No, not premium kibble. It's more expensive. And we have used venison, and we have used 80-20 ground, and this is Lucy's. But Riley's not allergic to it. The one thing I will say is when we do this, it does become a little bit specialized and you can rule out things. So our kibble holds 2 things to us. Number 1, it kind of catches what we miss. And number 2, when we board them or we're busy or whatever, it becomes insurance. So anyway, thanks so much from Cerberus German Shepherds, and this is a typical night. Say bye.